Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, and I'm here to share with you December Daily 2015. I'm going to start off by saying that this was a rough December in 2015. Not family-wise, everything was great there, but I was transitioning to a new office and it wasn't the right office, and in January I actually ended up transitioning to the office I'm in now in Love. But it was a rough December, so I don't have a lot of journaling and there's even days missing. It's not completed, but I'm going to share with you with it anyways because this is all I'm doing. I'm not touching any more of it. I'm just letting it be. It's how it works sometimes. I have finished 2 full December dailies and this one is basically done. It's just missing a few things. Another part of the reason why I'm not too worried about it is I have a lot of layouts for 2015 for like Christmas type layouts in my actual family album. So between the two, I think it's gonna kind of tell the whole story and it'll work out just fine. So this is my cover. I received this as a gift from one of the swaps I did. I believe it was from last year. And then I just used the little gold little numbers, and then I love this silver album. It was really pretty, very fitting for Christmas. It starts with a title page and it just, I like it. It was kind of a copy off of something I had seen online on Pinterest. I have a board called December Daily. Who would have thought that? And so I go on there and I find things that I like and try to incorporate those within my own December daily. So this is one of those things. What I loved most about it is I got a lot of little tiny bits used up. I am into my third year. While I was making this, I was in my 3rd year of using up some supplies. Again this year, so when I do it for 2016, it'll be the same thing. I'm still trying to use up some of my supplies without buying too much new stuff, but I always end up buying a little bit. And then I have a quote here, and it just says, "In this world, somehow an ordinary life has become synonymous with a meaningless life. And so often we are missing what is truly important because we are on the quest for what is extraordinary, not understanding that in our ordinary lives, in our ordinary moments of our lives, is really where we can find the most joy." So because I mentioned rough December, this is a very meaningful quote and it was very, very fitting for this year. So I love that that's there, and it's just, I don't know, it really worked for this year, let me tell you. So this is the start for one of the challenges on the Anything Goes, December Daily Anything Goes inspiration group that I'm on Facebook. We were supposed to pick a word to represent December, and I picked blessed, and it said this year the only word I can use is blessed. It's been a great 2015. It had been a great year, and like I said, family-wise, everything's going great there, so that is true. And I was just taking in the little bit of not so funness to be represented and realized that it doesn't matter. It's done with, and I knew I was going to get through it. And then to December 1st, I just did this little photo that I snapped of my little guy looking out the window. This was at my grandma's place. And then I have a pop-up tag with some journaling, just talking about the day and how we went to visit and had lunch and my mom was here and all of that and what we watched that night. Sean and I watched that night. So I like that. And just within a little pocket page here, I really liked doing, this is the first year I really kind of included pocket pages in with my layouts, and I like it. I'm gonna intersperse them again this year, I think. And then I used this reindeer and then a little tiny bit of embellishment, nothing too much there. This one is made out of a card, a Christmas card, and I just glued it together to fit in this tag. And here's an example of where I have nothing. There's just the photos. I took a few photos of myself and Jackson that day before I went to work. And then this is the tag I received from the tag swap that year. So that's all there is to it. There's no journaling. It's not talking about anything. And I was fine with it. So like I said, I'm just going to kind of go with it. I'm not I can't even remember what happened on that day, so I don't even think I could add the journaling. But I did a little bit of embellishment here, and I really loved that card. The back of it, it also represents my first red cup of the season. I normally only get 1 or 2. I'm not, believe it or not, the biggest Starbucks fan. It's not that I don't enjoy it, I just don't enjoy the cost of it. But I did receive some Starbucks gift cards, so that's kind of why I was able to get a few. And I just took a picture of the cup in front of my Christmas tree, so I really liked that. And then this happened to be a little red cup. This was from the Chamel Lane line that was really popular last year. December 3rd, just a selfie of myself and some tags, but no journaling. So again, not much. I don't have much to say with that, so it's just kind of some fun stuff tucked in there, but nothing's really there. Again, different alpha, not alphas, numbers. I use different numbers throughout the season. I do that. I really love that style, to use different numbers, and I'll keep that for this year as well. And then December 4th, I have just a couple photos of the decorations around our home. And I don't have a ton, but I have a few. And you can see I had pattern paper here where I could have journaled. I just didn't. And then just another little reindeer. So pretty basic. And I did decorate. I like this bit of decoration with all the bells and stuff. So that's really fun. I do really like this one, however, although I used the wrong tape, but that's okay. This is for December 5th, and it was to we get Jackson an ornament every year. So this was his first ornament. It's his baby ornament with his birthstone color and his name in gold. And then this little thing, which is a little marshmallow holding a monkey, was to represent the fact that my son was obsessed with his fox in 2015. His stuffed animal was a pretty big deal. So I thought it was pretty representative of the year and everything. So I love that. And so those are the 2 ornaments that he has already. And then I just used some strips of pattern paper and washi and intertwined it. So on some of them are in the, and I did stitching. So some of them are actually in the protector and some of them are on top. So I thought that was really neat. A little bit of dimension there just for playing. And then I got a fun, this is the letter I got from my tag partner, who happened to be Sue's. So I got another cool tag, a photo of me. I was watching Hawthorne during December, and then just her little note that I received from her as well. So that's pretty neat. And on the back side, I'm going to cover up because her address is there. But she even decorated the cover. I mean, the letter. How cool is that? I would have never thought to do that. She's so smart. So, and then here is December 7th. Again, no journaling, just the fun tag I received. And then this is a tag I had in my stash that I thought tied in with that one really well. So I've got those. And then I just have this little photo of my son. He was watching his morning cartoons, and I just happened to snap a photo from behind him. It's just the way December went. So that is how the 7th went. I used up some of my favorite transparency stickers that I have. These are from Amy Tan, and I am obsessed with those. I love them so much. The 8th, I like the 8th. I like the way that this one turned out. I did do some embossing with some of my colors, so I thought that was pretty neat. A photo of just my nails, my Christmas nails, and then this was included in it, and it's just what you're enjoying, listening, watching, reading, eating, drinking, wearing, and remembering. So it says, enjoying creating my 3rd December daily. I'm listening to Christmas music, of course. Watching Hawthorne, which is what that photo was representing. Reading, no time for reading right now, unfortunately. Eating gingerbread cookies, drinking Starbucks holiday drinks, wearing my black and white tribal sweater. I was pretty obsessed with that sweater. And remembering all the past Christmas memories, because again, like I said, it was a rough Christmas, so I was just trying to remember the joy of all the other good things. December 10th, again, is another card. I just happened to receive it. It's from the Children's Hospital, I believe. And I just used it to make it into a pocket. And there's just a photo I took of our Christmas tree, although I totally glued that upside down, but that's okay. So there's our Christmas tree, and there's Jackson's ornament to kind of highlight that. I was really trying to get some neat shots with his ornament in there. And there's no journaling again, but I loved how I just added a few little extra pieces to that. A snapshot. Jackson is obsessed with playing with my jar of washi tape, and he's played with it and lost so much of it that I only have 2 rolls left. And so that's just kind of showing what he was doing. And then this is, I think, maybe the same day. This could have been the 11th as well. And so the 11th, they were horsing around, Sean and Jackson. They do that all the time. So I have just a couple photos of that. Just a Project Life card to back it. And it just slides in there. I like that. I really wish I had probably written something about this day, because I like to document them together as often as possible. Okay, that's not going in. I'll figure out how to get that in. And then I do have these little cards too that just kind of slide in there and look cute together. December 12th, I snapped this cute photo of my son in his little froggy towel. I have a 12 by 12 layout of this, but I just love that photo there. This is the December 13th, and I took a bunch of photos from all of the ornaments I had growing up that I had received and my mom had gotten me and everything. So I thought that was really neat. I'm missing 2 photos, but that's okay. I'm just gonna kind of, like I said, let it be. But I really like the way that turned out too. I thought that was neat, and it's fun to remember these little things. And then this is my mistake. My hole punch is broken, so I was trying to hole punch through, and this is really thick and it didn't really work. But what it does is it does open. The 15th is just a cool sketchy thing that was an app to use, and I took a photo of our Christmas tree with it. Thought that was pretty neat. That's all that the 15th represents. And then the 16th is our photo with Santa. He wouldn't sit on Santa's lap. He refused, so he sat on my lap next to Santa. So we'll see how he does this year, but he wasn't having it with Santa last year, so I thought that was pretty funny. And then a photo of the huge Christmas tree at the mall that I worked close to. The 17th, again, just a little photo of Jackson with a little bit of Christmas decor there. No journaling. And then him playing with, he got a farm from my mom for Christmas. This was probably the 23rd he received that. So showing that. And then finally is just the 21st. And I was talking about how I received, everyone from work got a free coffee, which was really sweet. And then just talking about the evening and how that happened. And then this is just all the cards that we received for the year. So like I said, not completed. I don't have actually any Christmas in here. But like I said, it will be documented in my actual family album, so I'm okay with that. And that's just the way it goes some years. So I still love it, and I still like some of the neat things that I created with it. But I am ready to say it's completed and move on to this year, because this year has been really cool and awesome, even with the few little things that have popped up. But we have a new baby coming, and there's so many great things about 2016, so I'm very excited to document it, especially because it will be our last Christmas as just a family of 3. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll be back soon. Bye, everyone.